All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Bazemore at the shooting guard.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
For three. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Freak.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Screened by Ellis. Outside Hill. To the inside. Here's Diaw. Bounces high off the rim and drops. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now, here's Diaw. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now, here is Hill. Not a lot of room. In the corner, George with it. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
Now George following the 3-point attempt by Freak. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off. Well, I think it takes a lot of guts to shoot the 3 on the fast break with a guy closing out on you.
Pacers trail by 3. Hill passes to Hill. Diaw sets the pick for Hill. He dishes it to Ellis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 7 points for Monte Ellis. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Freak. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's Freak. And he gets it to go from the corner. Freak's got 14 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Hill drives in. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. From deep. Rebounded by Ellis. Pacers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Hill, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Diaw. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Monte Ellis. Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. Flalo comes in for Kent Bazemore. Now here is Hill. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia. Good! George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Freak with it. He's guarded by Stuckey. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Hill. Stuckey kicks to Turner. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Turner's got his first bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Boozer, he's checked in for the Pacers. Solomon Hill comes in for George Hill.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Stuckey, looking for his first basket still in this one. The feed to George, and stolen by Williams. Here's Freak, fires the three. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Freak, he's in at point guard. Derek Williams is out there with a Flawless. Then it's Thornton, and it's Hansbrough in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He had 67 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Indiana making some changes. Diaw comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Hill in for Rodney Stuckey. And a switcher also for New York. Anthony's checked in. New York on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Launches the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Monte Ellis. Pacers trail by 15. Turner with a screen on Anthony. The drive by Hill. They need this. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Turner. And that's now 10 points for Monte Ellis.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Got that one up quick.
Let's go.
And now that's 35 points for Freak.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
I had it.
Hill, he's checked in for Turner. The Knicks also. So as we conclude the...
Well, Coach Vogel, a tough...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
They've got Paul George. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Hill in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Ellis. Off target with his three. And here's Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And it's Hill penetrating. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
The Knicks leading by 22. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, New York with the triple.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he